What is up, my friends? We are finally back for another match day here on Anfield Agenda. The Reds pre-season gets underway with a game against Karlsruher, and I'm here for it. I'm here for any football at this point. I won't lie to you. It's been like an oasis in the desert, this game. And I've been waiting around, excited by it, excited to see the boys take to the pitch. We have the opening team news. It's on the screen, as you can see. Of course, we're absolutely guessing at the formation right now because none of us truly know exactly how we're going to line up, but we've had a go at it. We've given it our best shot. We've put our best foot forward. So let's see what we can do. Make sure, if you are new to the channel, you hit that subscribe button as well, because we are like 4 away from... There it is! Done it! 180 together. We love it. So look, here we go. The watch-alongs are back. The madness shall commence. And we'll be taking a little look-see at the opening 11 for today's game. And I say opening because I fully expect there to be plenty of changes. So this is what Jurgen has gone with. Now, a couple of things to keep in mind. Alisson isn't available today because of a precaution. Nothing to worry about. Henderson, well, he's not in the matchday squad. And I'll let you make up your own mind as to why that is. I think I know. You probably think you know as well, but we'll wait for confirmation from the club. So, with that in mind, here we go with the opening starting 11 of pre-season, and it's one that we can get our teeth stuck into. Caoimhín Kelleher is in goal. Then it's Conor Bradley, Ibrahima Konate, Virgil van Dijk and Andy Robertson. Midfield looks like Trent Alexander-Arnold in the 6, Bobby Clark and Dominic Szoboszlai. Then Lucho Diaz, Mo Salah and Darwin Núñez. And I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for that. Rabadan, thank you, buddy. First super chat of the day said, you know, sometimes I wonder if people who aren't interested in football realise how much time a football fan spends worrying and being anxious. It's a full-time job, dude. It's a full-time job being this anxious. You're right. But I'm here. It's pre-season. Let's go. It feels like we're a little bit starved because I've seen all the other clubs play games. I've seen pre-season get underway for lots of other teams, but finally we get to see our boys on the pitch, and we get to see Dominic Szoboszlai take to the pitch. We get to have a little look at Conor Bradley. Of course, we get to see Darwin in the number 9, and then we look at the bench and we see that there's some great players on there as well for us to look forward to. So let's have a look at the bench actually. Jaros, Mrozek, Gomez, McAllister, Gakpo, Jota, Tsimikas, Matip, Scanlon, Doak, McConnell, Kumas and Quinza. So some names we recognise on the bench, some younger players maybe we're not all overly familiar with. People are going to say straight away, Craig, where can I watch it? Well, LFC TV Go is the answer. And right now, I am nervously awaiting my iPad to turn on because silly old me forgot that I can't use my phone because I use my phone as a webcam, so I can't use my phone to cast the game to the TV beside me. So I'm going to have to wait for my iPad to turn on. So fingers crossed. I mean, it's still dead at the minute, but I think we'll get there before the game gets underway. And let me just check. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. So what are we thinking? And don't be worrying about the score today. If we concede, don't lose the rag. You know, it's a pre-season game. It's about making sure the lads get the fitness for the Chelsea game, making sure that they get used to playing around with each other. And if you've been watching the training footage like I have, I'm sure you're probably impressed with what you've seen. They've been worked really, really hard. Mike, thank you for the super chat, buddy. He said, congrats on 180k. Next up, 200k. Let's go. Next up, 200k. I mean, I never thought we'd be talking about these numbers on Little Old Anfield Agenda, but here we are. Been a while, Craig, on YouTube for a match. WFM said, Nick, yes, it's been too long, Nick, but this is the start of what's going to be an absolutely crazy season here on the channel, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Craig, do you reckon we can score more than the 27 Bayern did? No, Mr. Hussein, my friend, no. That's just a pointless friendly, right? Like, what's the point going out there and giving a team a whooping 27-0? You know, 26 will do us fine today. There's no need to be greedy. Why is Trent in CDM? The fuck do I know? Do I look like Jurgen? What? Where do you want me to put him? Will I send him to Nando's for a cheeky little half-time treat? Dude, I don't know why the fuck he's in CDM. I don't give a shite. It's pre-season. Calm down. Relax. Hendo left out. I think we know why that is, Rory. You know? I think we know why that is. Now, on Hendo, I read something to... And by the way, dude, I'm only winding you up. Don't take me seriously. On Hendo, I've got a little bit of information on Jordan that kind of took me a bit aback, right? So, we've all been talking about the 700 Gs that Jordan's going to be getting when he goes over to sell his soul and move to Saudi. But apparently that's not the case, at least according to the Echo. Bear with me. It's believed a weekly wage of £350,000 per week tax-free is on offer to Henderson from the Saudi Pro League. Huh. So not 700,000? So he's willing to throw away his legacy for 150 grand a week extra, albeit tax-free? Not sure about that. Not sure I'd be willing to do that for that little. You know, at 700 grand we all sat back and went, well, that's something that he'll never see again. I didn't agree with it, but at least I could make some sense of it. 350? If that's the case, that's pathetic. If that's the case. But again, that was in the Echo, so don't hold me to account on the numbers. Joyce also said Rory. So, fucking hell. If it's only 350 grand a week, does that change your opinion? Fair question. Does that change your opinion? Because a lot of people were talking about 700 grand and, you know, family, legacy, blah, blah, blah. But if it's 350, that's not... I don't know. Just feels a little bit worse as a fan to hear that. He's going to play with Stevie. Why would he care about going to play with a shit manager? I mean, it doesn't make sense, mate, trying to make out like Stevie's the one that's dragging him. No manager no football player is going to look at Steven Gerrard and think that they can learn anything at this point based on what he's done so far in his managerial career. So I don't buy that. Excited for today, said Yannick. I am, my friend. I am excited. I'm excited to see the boys on the pitch. I'm excited to see Dominic Szoboszlai. I'm excited to see Verge and see how he gets on. And Verge will have the armband today, by the way, for anybody who was wondering. We sold him and we'll save a lot of money in wages too. Well, we will. No doubt about that. Like 10 million a year has been saved in the wage department if Henderson moves on. I can't for the life of me remember how much Fabinho was on wage-wise. I want to say it was about 120, 130, but truth is, I don't know. 350 tax-free, how much is he getting net now? See, the simple answer to that, Fitzfrank, is he's probably supposed to pay 50% tax on what he earns now. But we all know, with a good accountant, with a property portfolio, and with some skullduggery and a touch of shenanigans, that you won't pay that full 50% tax. But I'm not wealthy enough to figure that out yet. So when I do, and hopefully I do, I'll promise you, I'll let you know of every loophole that I can find. Nut the Nerd, thank you, buddy, for becoming a member of Anfield Agenda Ultras. Appreciate you. We are 23 minutes away from kickoff on the first day of the season. I think Stevie wants him for his leadership. My interests are served by Liverpool Football Club. So what Steven Gerrard and Jordan Henderson do at this point, they're I don't want to say this the wrong way. They're not in my thought process anymore. Once you leave Liverpool Football Club and you're still active, and I've said this before, you're the enemy. When you hang up your boots, we can have another conversation. But if you're still active in the game when you leave Liverpool, to me, you're the enemy now. And I don't have any thought processes for you. Don't wish you any harm, of course, but I'm also not arsed about Stevie and Jordan Henderson at this point. Am I on 700 grand a week? Just a smidge below that, Grant, you know, just a smidge, you know, and by smidge I mean all of it below it. Right, so this is how I think the team is going to line up today with regards to formation. And I had to take a stab in the dark at this, of course, because I've had no confirmation yet. So I'm fairly confident Queeveen's going to be in goal. I think I've got that one right. Right back, you'd imagine it'll be Conor Bradley. Centre-back pairing, Canade and Verge with Andy Robertson on the left. I'm guessing we'll see Trent in the 6 today because, well, it only makes sense to me that way. You could put Trent on the right and have Clark, I guess, in the 6, but I'm going to guess it's Trent. Clark left, Szoboszlai right, again, just a guess. Up top, we're going to have Lucho on the left, Darwin to the centre, and of course, Mohamed Salah on the right. And it feels lovely to look at the front three and see the numbers 7, 9, 11. So much better than Because I'm old school, right? I want my players to be, the old 1 to 11. So to see Lucho on the left with 7, I love it. To see Darwin take the 9, big shoes to fill because, Bobby did bits, but it's refreshing. Can't wait for the first game back. Great to see you back on YouTube. Thank you, Stephen. Appreciate it. I remember Stephen from many years ago on the channel. Yes, great to be back, mate, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Has this turned on yet? Still not on. We've got 20 minutes though, Craig. Relax, calm down. Nothing to worry about here. No stress. I think it's Trent as a 6. It could be Clark as a 6, but it's hard to tell when we haven't seen them kick a ball yet in pre-season, so I'm not sure. How can we watch the game? LFC TV Go is the only way I know that the game is on. So LFC TV or LFC TV Go. This is the new MSN. It could be, absolutely. And I love our forward line. I love the group of players that we have. And we haven't even spoken about, the other options up there. Gakpo, Jota, and then the youngsters. So yes, it's enjoyable. The numbers are starting to look better, said Malik. Is it just me who's old school? Like, I had this conversation with the new guy before we got underway today. And we were talking about Trent and 66. And I get it, but I'd still prefer a lower number. But it's his brand now, so I totally understand it. But one thing we haven't spoken enough about with Trent is Route 66, right? And his delivery. There has to be a pun in there somewhere. Hopefully the Reds have more signings to come, said Gregory. Gregory, I should bloody well hope so, dude. I should bloody well hope so. Now, first and foremost, do not forget, if you are new to the channel, my friends, hit that subscribe button. It's a pleasure to be back here with you guys on YouTube. We're going to be here right throughout the season now. There will be a news video coming out tonight with all the latest transfer gossip, so keep an eye out for that one as well. What's your score prediction, said Nola. I don't have a clue. Like, how do you predict a pre-season game? I'm somebody that simply just wants to make sure that nobody gets injured. That's it. Actually, bang on. I've got to do something. One sec. Sorry, I had to do something on my phone there. I forgot to stick on Do Not Disturb because I use my phone as a webcam. So if I don't stick Do Not Disturb on, if I get messages or somebody rings me, it completely messes up the camera. So, sorry, I forgot to do that earlier on. Who's on the bench? One sec. Let me go back to that for you, my friend. So it's Jaros, Mrazek, Gomez, McAllister, Gakpo, Jota, Tsimikas, Matip, Scanlon, Doak, McConnell, Kumas, and Kwanzaa. That's the bench today for the Reds. So you'd imagine... Do you know what? I was going to say you'd imagine 45 and 45, but you never know with Jurgen. It could be 30, 30, 30. It could be 45, 30, and 15. So yeah, let's wait and see. Love the content, Craig, especially on YouTube. Would you be open to slobosexuality? Well, I'm still a Thiago-sexual at the minute, so I don't have much room for more puns in my life. But I can't wait to see Dominic play, dude. I can't wait. Why is McAllister not starting? No. Don't be that guy. Don't be the guy. Dude, it's pre-season. It doesn't really matter who plays the first half and who plays the second half. You'll get to see McAllister. I mean, don't be that guy. Don't be the guy that starts moaning about team selection and pre-season, dude. What happened to Twitch? I completed it, basically. Twitch rang me up and they said, Craig, completed it, mate. And I said, what do you want me to do, lads? Do you know what I mean? I've taken over this platform. And they said, look, would you mind going back to YouTube? Because your machismo is just too much for us over here at Twitch. The servers are on overload. Now, basically, we just wanted to jump back to YouTube because we're building up the team behind the scenes. And the newest addition is a bit of an old YouTube expert. So we wanted to make sure that we play to our team's strengths, basically. And our deal was up with Twitch as well. So the gravy train was over. Not that it was much of a gravy train. But anyway, that's life for you folks. I wish this bleeding iPad would turn on. I'm starting to get nervous. These stickers are boss. Thank you. Enjoy them. All of our members do have use of all those stickers as well. Craig, I love you, said Mary. See? Housewife's favourite. Always told you this is just proof of it. There you go, Mary. We love that. Craig's the housewife's favourite. There you go. And thank you for your support. Appreciate it. Josh, always lovely to see your positivity in the chat, sir. Thank you so much as well. You'll make a guy blush. Almost 200k. That scares the shit out of me, dude. It does. Like, I'm not built for success. You know what I mean? As a human being, I'm not built for success. I'm built to be kicked and prodded and moan. So I'm not used to this. I'm not. I'm getting used to it, and I very much appreciate it. That's all I can say. Your sub count still has the Twitch logo. Shh. We're not going to talk about that. Shh. We won't talk about that, dude. If Connor's away on holidays, you know what I mean? Give me a chance. Give me a chance to put everything right. I've been captaining this ship on my own for a while. Yes, some help from behind the scenes by our new member, but Crosby's back in 5 days, so then all these little things will be fixed up properly. Yeah. So we'll pretend we didn't notice that, won't we? We'll all look at it together. The same way we'll pretend we didn't look at the news shows and see that it says catch us most nights on Twitch at 8:30. We definitely didn't see that on the Late Night Agenda streams. That, no, couldn't be us. Could never be us. Are you sure Trent will be in the 6? Of course I'm not sure. How could I be sure? I'm positive about this. I don't care. It's pre-season. If I've got one of the positions wrong, I mean, what do you want me to do about it? It's pre-season. I haven't seen them take to the pitch yet. I didn't get the memo from the club with the exact layout, so I'm going to have to just take a stab in the dark. But does it matter? If Trent's in the 6, if he's at right back, if he's right side of midfield, you'll figure it out. All you need to know is he's on the pitch. Who would I prefer, Kimmich or Tchouaméni? Is a very, very different comparison. I would like Tchouaméni, of course, but that ain't happening by the looks of it. So, you know, if you want to bring in Lavia, then somebody like Joshua Kimmich would make perfect sense, Hayden, wouldn't it? Because you've got his experience, his versatility, alongside the inexperience and youthfulness of Lavia. So, I'm alright either way. Look, I'd love Tchouaméni, I'm sure you would as well. But, you know, my heart sank a little bit when I seen that he'd like to post saying he's staying in Madrid and Liverpool go away, basically. And Donna, thank you for your very kind comment. Much love right back to you. Are you sure Kelleher's in goal and not a striker? He could be. Again, you know, I had to use my initiative there, Jim Bob, and take a stab in the dark. Now, I have a question. How can Queevy and Kelleher be both in goal and on holiday in Japan? How can that be possible? Because we all know that Connor is really Queevy and Kelleher, and Queevy and Kelleher is really Connor. They are one and the same. But how can he be over in Japan and be playing in pre-season? It makes no sense. Lavia or Tchouaméni? Tchouaméni, clearly, because he's more established. But that's like saying your missus or Mila Kunis. You know, the likelihood is I'll have a go at me missus. You know, a fair shot there. But Mila Kunis, I'm probably, 50-50? Okay, 60-40. 4. Where's my shout out? Love your show. There you go, Glenn. Just got it, mate. Completed it. Well done. Well done, Glenn. What do I think of Diaz to Saudi? I think you bloody well know what I think of Diaz to Saudi. The number isn't big enough for a start, so let's talk about that one. I will donate £100. Don't need to donate. I'll give you my fucking PayPal. That way YouTube don't have to get any of their filthy mitts on it, mate. It can just be mine and your little secret. And you know what? We could even keep the tax man out of it, Val. You know what I mean? Jokes. Who's Mila Kunis? Oh, here. Nah. No. There's no way you don't know who Mila Kunis is. Am I that old now? I've done it. I've gone to that stage. I'm on the boomer list now. Am I? Who's Mila Kunis? Really? Bloody hell. I could have said Margot Robbie, but I don't like blondes. So, who's Mila Kunis? Are you still friends with Mark Goldbridge? No, I am not. But that's irrelevant to the conversation. He has his channel, I have my channel, we do our own thing. You know, I'm not here to run anybody else down or do anything. I'm just here to have fun with you guys. Liz, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub, appreciate you. Daddy Craig, love you. I don't know whether to take that in a sexual sense or in a paternal sense. I'm going to go with the paternal sense. So thank you, and I hope you're well. I mean, imagine, surely everybody knows, I'm still on this Mila Kunis thing, by the way. Surely everybody knows who the hell Mila Kunis is. And if you don't know, well, you've missed out on a couple of good Tommies. Let me just say that. If you don't know who she is, you're welcome when you find out. You don't like blondes? No, I don't. I've never found blondes attractive. Is that weird? Sincerely, I'm more of a redhead or a brunette type fan. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Never done it for me. Come on, turn on. This iPad, lads. This iPad is getting close now to giving me the... Oh, I need it to turn on or we're in trouble. Trouble. Come on, iPad. How long does it take you to turn on? Ooh. Karlsruher have scored 45 goals in their last 6 matches. And? It's a pre-season friendly, dude. It doesn't mean anything other than fitness. Robbo or Cancelo? Are we just going to keep playing the or game? I mean, the answer is always going to be Liverpool player. So, Robbo. No, McAllister. Is this your first pre-season? Because this is what happens. You don't put your best team out. You mix it up so you have enough players for each position in each half. So, it makes sense that no McAllister or Gakpo playing. They'll come on in the second half, I'm sure. Keep Bradley or loan him. That's exactly what pre-season's for, mate. I would suggest we'll probably see a loan. But if he presses the manager enough in pre-season, you never know. Megan Fox or Cancelo? Well, having slept with them both, I can say that Cancelo is absolute dynamite in the bedroom. I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know where I'm going with that. So we're drawing a line under that. We're moving on. Didn't happen. Messi or Ronaldo? Easiest question of the day. Messi, the actual GOAT. Not little crybaby merchant. Piss off to Saudi Arabia because you're not allowed into America. Ronaldo. So Messi, clearly. It's not even I don't even understand how this is a competition with football fans. It is 100% Messi. Even surely the hardcore United fans can even admit that. Messi is the GOAT of our generation. For me, if I'm ranking footballers, Maradona, Messi, Ronaldo. Because Ronaldo is amazing, let's be honest. But he's not Messi levels, not in my head. Messi sucks. I'm sure he's real worried, Brandon. I'm sure he's terrible worried there with his Ballon d'Ors, his World Cup, his Champions Leagues and all those millions. I'll say he's heartbroken that you think he's shy. In fact, hang on. Alert's coming in. He's quit Inter Miami. He's only gone and quit. He says, "Nah, Brandon said I'm shit. Why am I here? What's the point?" So, there you go. That's the end of Inter Miami. I hope you're happy, Brandon. You've ruined Inter Miami now. Lads, we're starting to get the squeaky bum time with this damn iPad and turning on. Fuck's sake. How does it take... It's been plugged in for half an hour. How is it not turned on yet? Come on, you stupid computer. Oh, lads, I could be in trouble here. Right, try to think of plan B, C, D, E and F. Have hope. I mean, I'm staring down the barrel of 6 minutes here and this piece of shit still hasn't turned on. I don't know why it's taking so long. It's plugged into my computer and it's just not turning on. Fuck me. One sec. One sec. How could I try turning something that's already dead on and off? There, genius. Genius background guy. Lucas! Beside my bed there's an Apple plug, bud. Can you bring it down? Thank you. Do you have a dodgy box? No, I pay for shit. I don't do the dodgy box stuff. This is nonsense. Do-do. Do-do-do. CJM, thank you, mate. Appreciate you. Thank you for the super sticker, mate, or super chat. Is it super chat? Yes. There's no words, though, but thank you. I mean, I don't know how my son has taken this long to get a plug. Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for Lucas, who's apparently confused looking at a fucking plug. Now we have it plugged in. I don't know how that took so long. Honestly, I don't know how that took so long. The plug is beside my bed in the wall. I said, go into my room, get the plug out of bed, and he sits at the top of the stairs. He sits at the top of the stairs. This is what I'm up against. Fucking, this is my life, everybody. Welcome to it. Hopefully this stupid thing turns on in the next 2 minutes, or Craig's going to cry. Let me see if I can open a browser and play it here. Fucking hell. Right, one sec, folks. Do-do-do. Bum 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 bum. Okay, bear with me 1 second. Just logging in here, so bear with me. Oh yes, I'm not a fucking robot. Come on. Oh, look at me, lads. Look at me. The big hero heading me. Sorted. Whew. Got it on my computer here. We're good to go. With moments to spare. Heroics. Heroics. And the iPad still hasn't turned on. How's an iPad plugged in for 30 minutes not tug on? Tug on? Tug on? I'm already thinking about Mila Kunis again. Yeah, I hate if you ask if you're... It's so silly, isn't it? Are you a robot? You got me. Hands up, lads. You've got me. I'm a robot. Just call me Bender. All right, now. Enough of the sick jokes. I know when I said Bender there, you were going, oh, hello. No, that's on you. 30 seconds to spare. I know. I'm quite proud of that. I'm quite proud of that. Whew. Honestly, I'm so happy right now. Because I was thinking, nah, I'm ruining it for everybody. I'm ruining the stream. Thoughts on Evan Ferguson? I'm very excited to see what he does this season. Good morning from China. Love the content. Thank you so much, my friend. Pleasure to have you with us. Hope life's treating you well. I mean, the Karlsruher fans look like they're taking this quite seriously, lads. I won't lie to you. Anyone needs me to sync or anything once we get underway, let me know and I'll sort that out for you. Teams are in the tunnel at the minute, about to walk out onto the pitch, so yay. I'm still waiting for this. I swear to God, me and this iPad are going to have a little dance in the back garden when this is over. This iPad is getting smashed. And I'm not joking, it's getting smashed. Right, Verge is the captain. The teams are walking out onto the pitch as we speak, looking magnificent in this season's brand new kit. Again, just a reminder to everybody that's joining us. Firstly, you're very welcome along. If you want to watch it yourselves, LFC TV or LFC TV Go are your options. Verge is the captain today. No Jordan Henderson in the squad. I think we can figure out why. So, this is the 11 that will take to the pitch for the Reds. Caoimhín Kelleher in goal, Conor Bradley and Andy Robertson, we believe, in the full-back positions. Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahim Kanade in the centre-back positions. We think Trent will start on the 6. Dominic Szoboszlai on the right. Bobby Clark on the left. Then Lucho Diaz, Darwin Núñez and Mohamed Salah. That is what we believe is going to be the lineup. Well, it's definitely the lineup, but that's the layout we believe. Where can you watch the game? As I've said, my friend, LFC TV and LFC TV Go. That's where Liverpool always put their pre-season friendlies on. So, yes, thank you for the super chat, but that is where you can watch it. And I'll let you know if this iPad ever turns on. You know, we'll celebrate together. But we're moments away from this one kicking off. So, thank you to you all for joining us. Appreciate you. Do hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And thank you for your time. Let's get into it. Sabrina. Apparently, get a plug to your son means sit in the top of the stairs and do nothing. He did eventually. Because the iPad never turned on after half an hour of being charged by the computer. And still hasn't turned on. But Lucas apparently gets stressed when I say get a plug and tell him where it is. Thoughts on Ben Doak? Excitement. First and foremost, yeah. Very excited to see how he gets on. I said, get me the plug. It's plugged in beside my bed. Or it's on the floor. There were the instructions. That's where it was. It's not complicated. He's 11 years of age. He's not a rabbit. Huh? Yeah, it's still not turned on though. So I'm having to use the computer to watch it. Are you sure it's properly plugged in? Yes, I am. Anyway, no need to worry. We are live. We are about to get underway. I'm excited. I've never been excited for a pre-season game before, but I'm excited for today. Kelleher between the sticks. It will be Karlsruher kicking off, playing from right to left. Obviously, they're in the blue and white strip. Liverpool in our home strip. Again, once the clock gets underway, I will talk you guys through the time and let you sync as you require. Right, again, appreciate your support. We're underway. We're on the way in the Reds' first pre-season game, and Karlsruher do the decent thing and launch the ball long out left-hand side where it breaks, and the Reds are back in possession. Salah hooks it forward. Again, I'm not expecting miracles today, lads, but, you know, I'm excited to see Dominic Szoboszlai take to the pitch, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say he's going to score. Yeah, I'm going out on a limb and say Dom's going to score. It's Karlsruhe now in possession. They go down the left-hand side where they've got numbers there. Referee puts the flag up for offside. It is Bradley playing it right back, by the way. We can confirm that one. Has there been a change here? I swear that's Elliot. No, it's 47. It isn't. Sorry, it's Clark. I forgot Clark got the hair done, didn't he? Right, Karlsruhe on the attack again now down the left-hand side. They've had quite a bright opening here. Salah gets a foot in, plays it out off the Karlsruhe player, and that'll be a Liverpool throwing right-hand side. Yeah, Dom's going to score, isn't it? We're all aboard the Dom scoring train. What happened to Twitch? I've explained that 20 times at this point, mate. I'm here. That's all we need to be concerned about, Lee. We're here. This is where we're going to be. So, yeah, all good, dude. All good. And thank you so much, by the way, to everyone that's with us. You're absolute legends. Liverpool on the attack now, left-hand side. Again, nothing on, so we go back. Safety first. Have you guys watched the training videos? Have you guys watched the training videos? They look sharp. Oh, iPad's turning on. Big alert. Big alert. iPad's turning on. Don't wet yourselves. Don't get excited. Calm down. I'm watching it on LFC TV go. Oh, possession here for Liverpool. Press. Back with the keeper. He puts the foot through it, launches it long. Go on. Darwin squares it. Mate, why didn't... Oh, goal. Golazzo. Yes, first goal of pre-season. Darwin Núñez. Can we get a Núñez? Woo! Darwin scores. It's 1-0. We love that. I thought he'd messed it up when he tried to square it to Salah. Ball came back across to him, though. And Liverpool's new number 9 has only started pre-season absolutely fine and dandy. It's 1-0 to the Reds. Darwin Núñez is your scorer. And you know what that means, right? You know what happens when the Reds go 1-0 up, or when the Reds score. A little certain somebody comes out to say hello. Are you ready? Are you ready? Say hello to Newland. I don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on Darwin, because he's here and he's meaning business this season. Go on, Darwin. There you go. 1-0 already. Pre-season just started. Darwin's doing bits. Are we all happy now? Are we all happy? Right, so for people who want to sync, let me talk you through where we are. I don't want to do that, thanks. Bye. So, my clock is 3 minutes 35. Bang that louder, will you? 3 minutes 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. There you go. That's where we're at if you need to sync. Canade now in possession. I mean, that's a lovely little start, isn't it? I mean, he made the wrong decision in the first place. Let me say that, Darwin, trying to square it to Salah. Darwin goal and the iPad turned on. I mean, is it a coincidence, Liz? Is it a coincidence? It couldn't be. It couldn't be. Liverpool back in possession now with Trent. To Bradley, back to Trent. Conor Bradley again. Karlsruhe will get a foot in, but not a helpful one. It actually plays the ball to Mohamed Salah, right side. Salah pulls it back. It's cleared by Karlsruhe. It'll be a Liverpool throw in right hand side. Right, now let's get this stupid iPad up and running. Do-do-do. Easier to sync on YouTube. Yes, it is. That's the big bonus. Here we go. Second chance. Ball played out off Salah. It'll be a Liverpool corner now, right hand side. Darwin scored, mate. Darwin with the early goal. And do you know what? I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy that Darwin got the early goal. Oh my God, there's nearly 5,000 people in the live chat. Oh my days. I got a fright there when I looked. Right. Corner to Liverpool. Verge is up. Canade's up. Darwin's up. Trent's over it. Might I say, by the way, Trent looks absolutely immense. He looks fabulous. Ball in. That one's cleared. Second ball back in. Cleared again by Karlsruher. Alright, like, question time. Honest answers. In your head, who's thinking about this as us being playing Porto? Be honest. Because to me, I'm looking at this like we're playing Porto. Don't forget, my friends, do hit that subscribe button if you're new to us. Great to have you back. How was the goal? Bit messy, dude. Bit messy. Firstly, he tried to play the ball to Salah back across goal. It ricocheted, came back across him, and then he buried it. So well done to him on that one. But first time he shouldn't have played the pass. He should have just taken on the strike. Right, we're back in possession now again, centre of the park. It's been very smooth so far. The first minute or two, yes, they were in possession, but we've taken over the game since then. Oh, we got the here we go. So Liverpool have reached an agreement with El Ettifaq for the sale of Jordan Henderson. It seems like we do have a here we go. So, yeah, Hendercrit. Adios, fella. Not going to get the send-off he should have got, but that's his own fault. So, there we go. Exclusive for Fabrizio Romano. Liverpool and El Ettifaq have just reached an agreement in principle for the fee for Jordan Henderson. So, there we go. Hender was off. That's why he's not in the team today. I didn't want to say earlier on. I presume you all knew that, though. But, yeah, we knew that was going to be close. So, there you go. Do you think Liverpool slipped that out on purpose there, during the game to try and dampen it down as much as possible? I think they probably did. But anyway, we're back to looking at the game, the players who are actually important to us right now, and that's the ones who are on the pitch. Right. Come on, Dom. Ball whipped out right-hand side. Salah. Oh, hello, Mo. That's a delicious bit of control from Salah. Little flick as well. Salah's on fire, lads. Salah is on fire. Klopp applauds. He's happy with what he's seen. You're a legend, mate. Thank you, Lewis. But I would be nothing without you guys. So appreciate your support as always. The big news of the day here, though. Never mind Henderson. The big news of the day. The reason that we're all excited is the iPad turned on. You know what I mean? That's the big news. Right. Corner. Right-hand side. Trent to take it. Welcome back home. Oh, I love that, man. Thank you. It feels like I'm back home. Trent with the corner. Headed in. Golazzo. Golazzo. No Lazzo. No Lazzo. Ref pulled it up for a foul. Sorry. I thought Verge was getting a goal there because he did head it into the back of the net, but the ref pulled it up for a foul. So, no Lazzo. I think the ref being kind there to Karlsruher. Right, let's see if we can get this up on the TV. One sec. I'm trying to get this up on a bigger screen. Oh! Kelleher under pressure. Does well. Side foots it back out. Of course I accept your cookies policy. I did it all for the nookie. Right, what's live? My LFC. I'm just logging in so I can put it onto the big screen then, folks. Oh, here we go. Red's on the attack again, left side. Goes all the way through to the keeper. Right. My big sausage fingers are trying to type in the passwords and stuff here. Do 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 do. Okay, uno momento. I think we've got it, folks. I think we've got it. Oh, hello. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We've got it on the TV now. Thank God. Right, everybody can calm down. We've got it on the TV now. We've got it. Right, my friends, do keep hitting that subscribe button. It is a pleasure to be back here. It's something I need to get used to again. Didn't have to say subscribe for ages, but now hit that subscribe button. Let's see if we can push us towards 200k as soon as we can. Mari, thank you. Right, so the Reds are back in possession now. Verge, oh, we love a little Verge diag. And there he goes out to Salah. Unlucky. Mate, it's 700k and he's in the left. It's not 700k though. See? We all thought it was 700k, but it's 350k. So, look, I'm not here to tell you how to feel, my friend. You're absolutely free to make your own decisions on how you view players and stuff like that. But for me, very sad. Very sad is the way it's all worked out. But look, I'm not going to dwell on it. Reds on the attack again. Go on, Dom. Slips it into Salah. Couldn't quite control it. And the ball goes out. And that'll be a goal kick to Karlsruher. How much do we sell Hendo for? You know what, Joey? I don't know as of yet, mate. It's a very good question, though. Yeah, I'd imagine it's certainly minimum the 13, I would imagine. But yeah, it's a good question. Is Fabrizio given the confirmation on a fee? Allison is unavailable, Leo. He has a little knock. It's a niggle, we've been told. Nothing to worry about. But he was unavailable for today, which is why Cuivine's in goal. I mean, it's been a very good start this from Liverpool. You can see they put the hard yards in pre-season. Brad Fricker, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, my friend. Thank you for your support. Don't forget, lads, password Anfield Agenda 1. Nah, man, not even I'm that stupid, you know. And I am thick, Tom, but I'm not that bad. Reese Powell, thank you so much for the super chat, mate. Glad you're back on YouTube. I'm buzzing to be back here, mate. I am. It feels like, as everyone said, it feels like we're home. Welcome home, you super stud. Oh, hello. Jeff, you obviously haven't seen my bedroom performances, mate. You know, I like to call myself the Adrian of the bedroom. You know what I mean? Can't keep hold of what I need to and never take responsibility for my mistakes. Ball back now with Kelleher. Why is Connor Bradley playing at right back? Because that's his fucking position. Any more questions for the obvious brigade? Or Connor Bradley's a right back / right wing back that has a potential to be right-sided midfield player in the future. But, I mean, I guess I'm here to educate as well. Imagine being the 3,000 people watching on Redmen at the minute. Ooh, imagine being stuck over there like with the boring nature. You could be here with Captain Heronomics. So yeah, you're in the right place. Let's just say that. How's Szoboszlai playing? Yeah, he's been quite bright. They all have been, in all honesty. I've been very impressed at what I've seen here in the opening exchanges from Liverpool. I mean, I've been impressed at what I've seen on the training pitch as well. The lads looked really sharp in training. It's one back by Clark. Well done. Salah to Ibu. So you can see Ibu, like we are at a back three there. Ibu right side, Verd centre, Robbo on the left with Trent in that, you know, pivotal role or pivot of a role, shall we say, in the CDM. It's only available, guys, those who want to watch it on LFC TV and LFC TV Go. What's my prediction? I don't really have one, to be fair, for pre-season. I just hope we don't get any injuries. That's all I ask for in pre-season. Verge pings a diag out. Too long, goes all the way through to the Karlsruher keeper who rolls it back out. Anybody need me to sync or anything like that? If you do, just let me know in the chat and I will happily do that for you. No fee reported from Romano yet. Thank you, Jay Muse. Appreciate you for keeping us updated on that. Yes, I did see Henderson to Saudi. Fabrizio's giving it the here we go, so you can imagine that it's done then. Favourite Adrian moment? It hasn't happened yet, mate. It'll be the one where he leaves. Do-do-do. Right. Liverpool in possession. Producer man, gotcha. Point taken and heard. Trent now. Slips it down the right hand side. Ball breaks. Trent whips another cross in. Salah outside of the left foot. Doesn't really get much purchase on the shot. And goes behind for a Karlsruher goal kick. Welcome back home, Craig. Thank you, Brad. For some reason, not a fan of the black keeper shorts. What's your thoughts? Exactly as you, my friend. Exactly as you. I thought to myself, that doesn't look right. Now, I don't know if that's going to be the shorts moving forward, but I'm with you, Brad. They don't look great at all. Sing, You'll Never Walk Alone. Do I look like a jukebox? I mean, I'm as wide and fat as a jukebox, but no. If you want to see me sing You'll Never Walk Alone, I don't know, let me invent some way to do it. No, it's not going to happen. I know my range. I know what songs I can butcher, and I'm afraid to butcher that one because it's too good of a song. Adrian won us the Super Cup. Nah, I won us the Super Cup. Adrian's just a fraud. He also... Look, what I will say Adrian did for us was get us knocked out of the Champions League with his shenanigans against Atleti. Press comes on. Go on, Dom. Unlucky. You can see the pressing here today. It's looking sharp. Karlsruher just can't get out. Anytime they get the ball, Liverpool players are at them in bunches and they just don't have a chance. Saying that now, they do have a switch of play on. They switch the ball right to left. They have an overlap on the left-hand side. Slipped in. Cross back. Well done, Connor Bradley. Goes behind. That'll be a Karlsruher corner on this near side. One kiss is all it takes. I love that song's associated with us. I really do. Except I've changed the words of it. So for me, it's one kiss is all it takes, falling in love with Craig, possibilities, one Craig is all you need. That's the words from my head. Jordan, Fab and Hendo gone. We thank them for the years of service, but back to business. We make a statement and we go for Caicedo and Lavia. We won't be going for Caicedo, Jordan. I can say that without any hesitation. Lavia, I hope so, and I think we need an experienced body alongside, but we're not going to be going for Caicedo. And I don't think there's value in Caicedo, in all honesty. Szoboszlai now. Go on, Dom. Go on, Dom. Slips it in. Referee says nothing doing. Shenanigans. Shenanigans, ref. He was brought down. Again, Karlsruher looking to exploit that space in the right back position where it's just Ibu there. Now Ibu steps across. Karlsruher moving from left to right. They're still in possession. Again, it's a good ball in behind. Clip to the back post. Come on, Robbo. They pull it back into the box. Strike. Still inside Liverpool penalty area. They work it out right hand side. Cross in. Ibu heads it away. And it goes out for a Karlsruher throw-in on the far side. But yeah, they did exploit the space occupied by... Well, that should have been occupied by the right back there. And that's our fear, I guess, for the season ahead if Trent is in this role. But that's Bradley's job today, so... I don't like that there's empty seats there, by the way. Oh, good save, Queeveen! Ball looped up into the air. Queeveen Kelleher went behind and it was dropping in under his bar. He had to get a touch in it. He did, and he knocked it over the bar, and it'll be a Karlsruher corner on the far side. Well done, Queeveen Kelleher. Took a wicked deflection off Canade, and Kelleher does well to adjust his feet and get a touch to put that over the bar. Corner comes in, just about to hit the 20-minute mark. Kelleher comes and deals with that. Sorry, I had to cough there and I didn't want to cough down the mic. Verge now to Trent. Trent goes out left side where there is a bit of space. Lucho brings that under possession. Slows it right down as he waits for some teammates to get into positions. Robbo now to Verge. Verge across to Ibu. To Mohamed Salah. Go on, Mo. So, my friends, we did a poll for members, for the Ultra members, asking who you believe should be the Liverpool captain now that, well, we assumed that Henderson was going. So if you want to get involved in these type of things, don't forget that if you are an Ultra member, you will be asked for polls and stuff. And I'm going to use these polls to shape the shows moving forward. And then ask you guys, do you agree with what the Anfield Agenda Ultra members have come up with or not? So I want to know who you think should be the captain now that Jordan Henderson is off to Saudi Arabia. My own personal choice, I'm happy with any of five. You know, Trent, Robbo, Van Dijk, Alisson, Salah. But my preference would be not to have a goalkeeper as a captain. So I guess it's 4 really for me. And don't forget, do hit that subscribe button. If you want to be involved, you can become a member of Anfield Agenda Ultras or Anfield Agenda FC. $2.99 or $5.99. And yeah, appreciate all your support as always. VVD. The only reason I don't agree on VVD, and I've said this to you guys before, is he himself has admitted to struggling with the responsibility of being the Netherlands captain and the increased role that he's had to take on at Liverpool. So if Verge is up for it, no problem. You know, Verge is more than adequate to be Liverpool captain. For me, though, I don't know. I just like the idea of Robbo with Trent as vice captain, but, you know, maybe I'm a little bit too idealistic on that one. I mean, good mix of answers. A lot of Verges, some Robbos. Darwin. No, there's no way Darwin's going to be... the dude can't speak English properly yet. There's no way he's going to be captain. The only way you can watch it, Hashem, excuse me, is LFC TV or LFC TV Go. Now, there is a good offer on LFC TV Go of 1 free month. So, we have a little break and play here, by the way. The lads are just taking on some liquids and that, and Darwin's just redoing his man bun. It looks like an absolute scorcher over there. So, somebody said hello from Paris a minute ago. Hello, how are you? Lovely to have you in. Question for you guys. Is it warm where you are? Because I'm in Ireland and all I see is, you know, heat waves all over Europe. And I look out my window and it's piss and rain. So, for me, there is no heat wave. I mean, you say thank you finally. Hashem, I've answered that question at least 10 times since this stream has started. And it's also a very easy question to get the answer to, bud. You just have to Google, where can I watch it? I can't get over the difference in Trent, guys. Ella, thank you so much for joining Anfield Agenda Ultras. Appreciate your support. Always do, Ella. Hope you're well. Jeff, thank you for the super chat. Said, watching you live on YouTube brings back so many memories. Please don't go anywhere in the future because we love you. Jeff, appreciate it. And you know what? I've been blown away by the support we've had, Jeff, since we've come back to YouTube. And I can't say thank you enough. By the way, I'm not forgetting about the game. There's a water break. So there's nothing happening in the game at the minute. Callie's in the house. We love that. Welcome in, Narwhal. New Jersey in the house as well for Benny. Benny, how are you? Ireland raining again. And do you know what I mean? Like, I'm looking around the world hearing climate change, and I believe it. But in Ireland, it's still miserable as ever. 12 mil for Hendo is what I'm seeing in the chat from you guys. Well, look. It is what it is. Botswana, how are you, my friend? Beautiful to have you in. I hope life's treating you well. Botswana looked beautiful, by the way. Let me say that. You know, I've looked at Botswana before for stuff, and wow, beautiful country. Latvia in the house as well. Nice. Welcome in. Great to have you with us. Zimbabwe. Love it. Another beautiful place. San Francisco in the house. Dublin. What's the story, Kay? Kunasatatu Makara. Is Fabinho off to Saudi as well? Yes, he is. That'll be a 40 million fee though, you know. So yeah, it looks like the two boys are moving on, and it's going to be interesting as this day develops. So I will be back with a new show later, don't worry about that. And make sure you do hit that subscribe button, guys. We're back on the way in the game. No, we're not, because the sprinklers have turned on. The old sprinklers have turned on the game. The referee's having a little chuckle here. Do you know what though? You're not hating it if the sprinklers come on in that weather. You're running through them because it looks stiflingly warm. Jeff is correct. Thank you, Jay. I love it. I don't deserve you guys. I really don't. But I'm very grateful for all your amazing support. Wicklow, USA, Pluto. Watching from Pluto. All right, Elon, calm down. Lucho, down the left-hand side. Come on, boys. Robbo now. Lucho. He looks good in this Evan, doesn't he? Rush in Dublin, all on the far side. I was raised on the other side. Mate, I was Southside boy. I was Shankill. Namibia. Nice. Is it weird that when you say Namibia to me, two things come into my mind, Matteo? One, some battles we had in rugby between Ireland and Namibia. A World Cup game, if I'm not mistaken. And also, it's the country I want to go go on a safari. I've always loved the look of Namibia for a safari. Right, Karlsruher now on the attack. Yes, we are back on YouTube, mate. We are. Good defending there by Bradley. Karlsruher player tried to nutmeg him, but Bradley got a touch. Ball goes out for a throw. Bray clear. Now. Come on now, Warren. You don't even believe that, dude. The only thing Bray used to have going for it was Star Amusements and the snooker tables. But, do you know what? In all honesty, I haven't been to Bray for a long time. Trent, The Verge, 27 minutes on the clock. Scotland, loads of good Scottish Liverpool fans in the house. We love that. Sacramento, California. That's an early start for you, my friend. Cross in, deflected behind. It'll be a Karlsruher corner on the right hand side. Pakistan in the house. How are you, Ali? Lovely to have you with us. Cabinteely. Alright, posh boy, calm down. Do you know what, John? My wife went to Cabinteely secondary school. What about Ethiopia? Another beautiful country. To be fair, so many of the African nations are stunning. Germany in the house. Do you know what? I'm ashamed to say I haven't been to Germany. We were booked to go on a trip once, but my daughter got ill, so we had to stop. Right, corner here comes in. Header goes over the top. Goal kick. Donna Bay. Nice. "29 minutes on the clock. It's still Liverpool leading by that Darwin Núñez goal to 0. Salah. Ball in behind. Ooh, little deflection. Any truth to the Verratti links? I would like to say no. Sync, please. No problem, Adam. We are at... where's the game? 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So on the stuff about Verratti, I love him as a footballer, but he's too injury prone and he's 31, so I can't see that working. Salah. Go on, Mo. Lovely dummy. Unlucky. Ball breaks edge of the box. Karlsruher come out in possession. Oh, that'll be a free kick. Doreen Govern. Thank you so much for joining Anfield Agenda Ultras, Doreen. Kimmich to Liverpool in advanced negotiations. I hope that's true. Really, I hope it's true, because I would love Joshua Kimmich to come in alongside Lavia for that bit of experience. Karlsruher again in possession. The press has been really good from Liverpool. And you can, as I keep saying, you can see what we've worked on in pre-season. But I'm interested to see here in the last 10-15 minutes of the second half if we flag a bit, you know. Thank you, Adita. Appreciate you, and everybody else. Missed these streams. As have I, Zane. Lovely to have you back with us. Right, Liverpool on the attack again, left-hand side. Oh, bit of a heavy touch there from Clark. It's okay, we got his possession. It was Bradley, excuse me. Ball at right-hand side to Mohamed Salah. Absolutely love watching this channel and you, Craig. Love from the north of Ireland. Fitz, my pleasure. And love right back up the north to you, sir. Hope to get up there to Belfast for a show at some point. But do you know what? Can I be honest, Fitz? I'm holding off because I want to do the Students' Union in Queens. And it's a bit bigger than I could sell at the minute. So the dream is to get up there and do Mandela Hall. Canade. Ball into midfield. Flicked on again by Bobby Clark. Salah does well. Holds up. I mean, ref, come on. Szoboszlai to Trent. Konade. Back to Verge. Team are playing really well, Adam. Really well. They look quite sharp for pre-season. And certainly you can see the fitness is there. Thoughts on Dominic? I'm excited to watch him. I really am. He's one of those players, when he receives the ball, you just don't know what he's going to do next. London's in the house. Tuco, how are you? Thank you for subbing. We'll have a good old chat at half-time about transfers, the Hendo situation and all that kind of stuff as well. So keep your questions ready. By the way, can I just say, you're all playing a blinder. I cannot believe we've nearly got 1,000 subscribers already on this stream. Thank you guys so much. If you are enjoying it though, you know what to do. Konade into Dom. Here he goes. Go on, Dom. Back to Trent. Jelly Bags. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Really do. McAllister's the one to watch. Oh God, yes, I agree. Who's Bobby Clark? He's a young lad we bought from Newcastle, mate. His father's a former professional footballer himself, Lee. Played with Newcastle, I think Huddersfield, Birmingham and a couple of others. So he comes from good football in stock. Szoboszlai. Back to Canade. Verge. Space on the left if he wants it. Decides to go back across to Ibu. Who's reporting this Kimmich stuff? Ethan, hand on heart, dude. I don't know at the moment. Yeah, I'm concentrating on you guys in the game, but the Henderson news did break a few minutes ago. Jobstown on top. I've actually got a cousin who lives out in Jobstown. Ball into the left channel. Robbo manages to keep it in. Salah. Lucho. Still Lucho. Shifts the ball out to Mo now, right hand side. Mo stands at up edge of the box. Ball into Lucho. Karlsruher player gets a touch on it. Don't foul him, Lucho. Don't foul him. Don't foul him. That's it, boys. That is mwah! That is sexy pressing right there. Salah strike, deflects and goes wide. That was amazing. That press from the two boys in the corner was brilliant. And Lucho wins the ball back then. Sets up Mo. Mo shots deflected and it goes beyond for a corner. But that's top notch from Diaz right there. Who'll play right back if Trent continues in midfield? Trent. Because I assume it'll be this hybrid role moving forward. You know, Klopp needs to have a look at Connor Bradley, so I think that's why he's set up the way he has. Salah! Ooh, strike, keeper saves it. Is Salah wider than normal, like early last season? Yes, he's been. I wouldn't say he's in the half space. I'd say he's fully wide on the right hand side. Last season, we've seen a lot of him drift into that half space, you know, between the 6-yard box, edge of the 18-yard box, but he's been holding his width a bit better today. Thoughts on the Europa League? You'd rather not be in it, I won't lie, Joshua, but we're in it. We might as well win it. The final's in Dublin, so I'm very excited about the possibility of Liverpool winning a trophy in the city I was born in. So right now, as you can see, we are in a back three. And Connor Bradley's been given Trent's role. And by that I mean Bradley is drifting between right back and the second defensive midfield player. So this seems to be our system now. You know, it took me a while to notice this, but Bradley has drifted inside. So Bradley is doing the Trent position, Trent's doing the 6, and it seems that this is how Jurgen Klopp is going to set us up moving forward now. You see Kanade slip into the right back spot, Verge take up central area, and then Robbo on the left. Thank you to everyone that's subbing and saying hello as well. Ultimate Football, welcome in. Reese Fox said excited to see McAllister. I think we'll see him in the second half. South Africa's in the house. Durban, lovely. Great to have you in. I think I've said this to you before, but South Africa is our third or fourth biggest audience. Wayne has a Mauritius friend in the house. Ooh, Mauritius friend. Ooh. I say this winding Wayne up because Wayne's Wayne always makes me jealous when he comes in and says he's from Mauritius. Right, we've got a free kick here, foul by Lucho on the Karlsruher player. 8 minutes to go in the first half. So Hendo's going to be 12 million plus add-ons. Interesting. Karlsruher have a free kick in a dangerous enough position here in the wide left area. Ibrahim Kanade adjudged to have fouled the player. So we need to set up a decent defensive line here and make sure we don't give away something before half time. So it's halfway between the throw-in side and the 18-yard box. It's going to be an in-swinger by the looks of it. Szoboszlai is the deepest of the Liverpool players. No runs across the front post, boys. That's what we've got to watch here. Oh, they've pulled it back edge of the box. Do you know what, lads? It's 1-1, and that's a worldie. It's 1-1. They've scored, and it's a worldie. There's not. I can't say anything other than it's a worldie. CDR Natasha, thank you for subbing and becoming a member of Anfield Agenda FC. It is 1-1. What happened is they dummied. They pulled the ball back to the edge of the 18-yard box. The player caught it on the volley. It goes in off the underneath of the crossbar and it's 1-1. And it's just a really good goal. Like, you can't have any hate on that one. It's just a really good strike from Karlsruhe. Nothing Queevy and Kelleher could do about it. It goes in off the underneath of the crossbar and it is Karlsruhe 1, Liverpool 1. I mean, you're not saving that. That's just a great strike. Look at this. Nah, you're not saving that. That's a good goal, lads. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat and say, wow, that was an outstanding strike. World class, that said Fitz. Thank you for the super chat, mate. Yeah, it was great. Like, usually I try and find a way to moan when we concede, but I mean, you can't really hate on that. It was just a damn fine strike. But we need a response, right? So let's hope that we put this right. So 1-1, 39, 40 minutes almost on the clock. The squad looks awful. You're full of shit, Paul. Just piss off and watch something else then if you're that miserable. The squad looks awful. Honestly, you say that based on what? You being in a bad mood, I gather? Because We're seeing 40 minutes of football with less than half the squad, and we haven't finished the transfer window yet, and we haven't got Jones and Elliott back yet, and you're already pissing and moaning. What's the point, mate? Chill. Oh, hello. That's a lovely little ball around the corner. Clipped into the far post. Strike! Oh, it's blocked. And don't forget, we could have been 2-0 up, but the ref gave a free kick out instead of allowing Virgil's goal to stand. But that was a good build-up play there. But we made a mess of the final ball and unlucky. But we're getting close. Korea's in the house. Zach, how are we? Hope you're well. Daddy chill. I'm real chill. That is me being chill. That's me being very PC with my response. I just don't understand how anybody can come in and go, the squad looks crap. Really? That's just not realistic. The squad looks grand. We've lost players we maybe didn't think we were going to lose to some extent, but, you know, we move. We go on as a club. Oh, we've got the Guardiola to City. Here we go. Look, I told you that was going to happen. And it's a good signing for City. And I've there's nothing else I can say about that. It hurts because he's a damn fine player. But, yeah. I would have loved Oscar Guardiola at Liverpool. As I'm sure you guys would have as well. Yeah, right, Rian, you're going to have to be a little bit earlier, you know. Hello from North Korea. Want to be Kim Jong-un over here. Rocket Man. Yeah, we know you're not in North Korea, dude. But, you know, if that's the level of comedy we're going with, then I won't be buying a ticket for your show. Oh. Go on, boys. Unlucky. 3 minutes to go in the first half. It is still Karlsruher 1, Liverpool 1. Go Pace TV, thank you. Family are all really good, thank you, buddy. Can't wait to have a cheeky pint for your health. Good stuff. I look forward to it. Indonesia, nice. Unlucky. Oh, go on. Edge of the box. Clark's dispossessed. The press comes back on. Karlsruher will clear the lines. What do you guys think of those double advertising boards round the side? I think Man City use double ones as well. I can't figure out if I like them or I hate them. Kelleher. Ball out right hand side. Bradley now. To Salah. Back inside to Trent. To Dom. Dom sweeps the ball across to Lucho, left hand side. Robbo. Cross in. Oh, he should have done better with that header, Darwin. So Darwin gets above the defender, gets a header, but it's not great. The keeper claws it away. I mean, he did well, I guess, to beat his man and get on the end of it, but yeah, you would have hoped for a bit of a better finish there from Darwin. Who should we sign at right back? I wouldn't assume we're going to sign a right back in this window, mate, to be honest. The double advertising boards are distracting. They're definitely noticeable, yeah, definitely. Lagos, Nigeria in the house. Welcome in, my friend. We're into the final minute of normal time here at the end of the first half. It's 1-1. Liverpool opened the scoring through Darwin Núñez. Karlsruher equalised with a very good goal, in fairness. Liverpool press again, does well here to win the ball back. Szoboszlai, edge of the box, slips it in to Conor Bradley. Bradley drills in a low cross. No Liverpool player there, unfortunately, and Karlsruher bring it away into the left channel. I mean, it's these defensive transitions that I'm interested to see. Liverpool have won the ball back though, well done. Szoboszlai shifts the ball across left side. Diaz does well, keeps it in play. We've had the 45 now, it's over to whatever is added on, if there is anything added on. 3 minutes, I guess that's for the water break. So 3 minutes added on at the end of the first half. Right, Canade. I'm really looking forward to seeing McAllister in the second half. Salah. To Szoboszlai. Back to Trent. Feeds the ball in, looking for Szoboszlai. He just hasn't got the correct body shape there to take the ball in. And it goes behind for a Karlsruher goal kick. Trent looks a little bit disappointed. How's Szoboszlai? I mean, he's been okay, but he's struggling to get on the same wavelength as Trent at the minute. But he's been fairly smart. Like, he's picked up some good positions. He's been decent in possession, but it's going to take time for these lads to get into a rhythm. Salah with a flick inside. Karlsruher get a foot in. Ball's played across now right hand side. .90 seconds to go in the first half. Oh, they've got an overlap. They have it left side, Karlsruher. Ball pulled back edge of the box. Bradley's megged. Ref gives a free kick. Free kick to Karlsruher here, right on the edge of the box at the end of the first half. I think it's Szoboszlai actually adjudged to have fouled. It was, he was nutmegged and then he blocked them off. So we know what they did from the first free kick. Let's hope they can't repeat it with the second one. Right, here we go. I mean, he goes straight for goal, puts it into the wall, so it's not a great free kick, thankfully. Still on the attack, though. Karlsruher. Cross in. It's deep. Robbo gets a head in it. Second ball drops. Volley. Clark nods it down. The Szoboszlai. Ball played forward, but again, Karlsruher get there first. They give it straight back to us now. Here's a chance to transition at pace. Let's see if we can hurt them on the counter. Unlucky. It was an early ball played looking for Darwin, who made a nice movement across the front of the centre-back. He tried to take it and turn in one movement, but I think there was a touch on it. But it was a good bit of attacking play from Liverpool there. It nearly came off. Right, referee has blown it up, my friends. It is half-time, so we can get stuck into a proper chat. At half-time in Germany, it's Karlsruhe 1, Liverpool 1. Dom, we don't do fake scores, mate. Anybody who puts fake scores or fake goal alerts in gets banned. It's that simple. So yeah, sorry. How's Trent in midfield? Yeah, he's looked quite comfortable. We're finished. I mean, okay, mate. Lovely to see the positivity there. We're finished because we're drawing a half-time in a pre-season game. Get you. Got the memo. Where is Henderson? I don't know. Somewhere between here and Saudi Arabia. That's a sincere answer. I don't know the answer. But we know that he's been sold. So, yeah. So for those of you that weren't in, just confirmation came from Fabrizio Romano of the here we go, Jordan Henderson to... Well, look, who cares, in all honesty? Jordan Henderson to not to Liverpool. He's off. So, yeah, see you now. Bye-bye. What an anticlimax to his Liverpool career. It's mental. Could have gone off as a hero. Big send-off. But instead, you go out the back door quietly. Sad. It's a sad end, but we move on as a club, and it's up to us now to get replacements in, and I would expect these replacements to be coming in quite soon. There's no reason anymore to hold off on a Lavia bid. So let's wait and see. Oh, block tweaks. Oh, dude, you want a little pat on the head? You're trying to get my attention by saying I'm trash. Motherfucker, I've got 180,000 subscribers and you're sitting here in my chat trying to have a pop at me. Know your place, bitch. Know your place. You're talking about Minecraft accounts, dude. Do you know? You got no moral high horse when you're going on a Roadblocks or a Minecraft account to mock somebody else. You haven't even seen a pair of boobies yet. And if you play nice, you may see mine in the future. Because I know you love me, really. Will Henderson get a testimonial game after this? No, he won't. Not a hope. Jordan Henderson has foregone any big send-off now. He's gone from being ready to fight for his place at Liverpool to grabbing the money and going out the back door quietly. So it is what it is. You know, Liverpool Football Club is bigger than any one individual. So let's wait and see. Craig, go easy. That was me going easy smooth. That was PC Craig right there, because we're in the middle of the day. That was me going easy. You know, waiting the real trolling starts in the season. Am I bald by choice? Am I bold by choice? I think you meant to say bald, mate, but I am bold as well. Am I bald by choice? Yes, I am. My wife doesn't let me grow my hair. Now, look, I'm a 41-year-old man. I'm sure I have bald patches if I let it grow out. But the choice to go bald was yeah, 100%. And I feel cleaner with a shaved head. Is Darwin playing good? He played well enough in the first half, yeah. Took his goal well. Had another header he probably will feel he should have scored. Craig, calm down. Are you fucking away with... You lost it. Like, dude, I'm perfectly calm here. Have you not seen me angry before? This is not me angry. This is me being rational and calm. Angry Craig is a different level. You'll see this as the season goes on and I start to rant at referees. I'm nothing but calm, composed, me. I'm known for my calmness. Right. What are we going to sing? What's the halftime sing-along? Can I tap dance? Not without a heart attack, no. Now I want to try though. Now, Grant, you have me thinking in my head, can I tap dance? You know, maybe. We'll give it a bash someday. Thoughts on Diaz? Very bright. Yeah, very good from Lucho. Why am I looking at Charlie Adam? Why am I looking at Charlie Adam? Why am I looking at Charlie Adam? Nobody needs to look at Charlie Adam. And nobody, and I can't say this clearly enough, nobody cares what he has to say. Nobody. Why am I looking at Charlie Adam? Like, is that the best we can come up with in the LFC TV studio? Who was shite and is cheap? Oh, I've got Charlie Adam here. I mean, is that the level we've sung to, lads? Any cheesecake today? No, not yet. Now look, let's get stuck into the Hendo talk, right? So according to reports, we think it's about 12 million plus some add-ons. How do you feel about that? You know, now that it's confirmed, now that we have the Fabrizio, here we go. How do you feel about the fact that our captain is leaving? And he's not leaving to go to Real Madrid. He's not leaving to go to Barcelona or Bayern Munich or, you know, he's leaving to go and play for Steven Gerrard in a run-of-the-mill, not even top four Saudi Arabian side. How do you feel? It's disappointing, isn't it? But we gotta roll with the punches here, I guess. Bayern Munich 27-0 yesterday. What's your thoughts on that? I mean, a couple of things stood out for me, Rose, on that one. One, I don't know what they learned from that. From a 27-0 whooping of a team. I mean, I don't get the point of it. You could say, I guess, it's for exercise, but you could have found a more competitive game than that. I just don't understand what they learned from those type of games. So Mark, our chief mod, has put in, looks like Liverpool are going to make wholesale changes at half-time. Gomez, Matip, Tsimikas, Doak, McAllister, Jota, Gakpo, McConnell, Kwanzaa and Scanlon all warming up. Thank you for that, Mark. He picked money over pride, said Connor. The snake should have left for 15, said Froggy. Good that he's gone and probably won't be replaced. Oh, I think he will, David. Don't mean this to sound snidey at all, but we can't go into next season if we brought in somebody like Alavia without a bit more experience. So this is why I think the links to Kimmich at least make sense. Now, I don't know if those links are sincere or not, but if we brought in Lavia and Kimmich as an example, I think I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with that because I think we'd have replaced what's gone out and given a bit of a youthful refresh to the midfield. Thoughts on the League of Ireland? Very impressed with the level that I've seen. I took a period away, John, from watching any League of Ireland stuff really. But once I started to watch bits and pieces over the last couple of years, I've been very impressed by the standard. You can tell that there's a good group of younger Irish coaches coming through, and this belief that we haven't got technical players in this country is nonsense. You can see the quality of some of the League of Ireland players coming through. So hope that the league can build on it. Hope the league can continue to gain popularity. And I love the idea of it being a summer league now where, parents can bring their kids on a Friday evening and stuff like that to watch it. So, yeah, I hope it keeps going in the right direction. Just seen Henderson fee, 12 million on 2-year deal with an option of a third. Yeah. It just makes me sad. Like, I've gone through the anger stuff, I've gone through the frustration about Henderson, but ultimately it just makes me sad. Spider Sith has said, disgrace. You turn your back on a club and a fan base that's helped you achieve everything, and to just ignore your morals and abandon a young squad is disgusting. So look, there's going to be a big divide. So we know the Liverpool team for the second half now, by the way. It's going to be Mirasek, Gomez, Kwanzaa, Matip, Scanlon, McConnell, McAllister, Simicas, Jota, Gakpo, Doak. So that's going to be the Liverpool team for the second half. So I am going to turn off. Is this the one? Nope. This one? Yeah, I'm going to turn off the team because I don't want you thinking the wrong team's out in the second half. Who should be next to join Liverpool? I think Lavia should be the next one that we go for. And then the bit of experience alongside him. Will people watch Saudi footy? I don't know, is the honest answer, Steve. So I think football is really big in Saudi. I think it's hugely popular, from what I can gather. And look, we think of football from a very European-centric space. But there are other parts of the world with other leagues that do well and are watched well. You look at South America as an example, Brazil, Argentina. So, look, every country is perfectly within its own rights to do what they want to do for their own leagues. I've no issues with that. My only issue with Henderson is just the disappointment. Thoughts on Szoboszlai? Delighted we signed him. Really delighted to feed. I don't know if you mean about today, because it's really tough to gauge. He's getting used to the players, the movements, the system. But he's a very talented young man. And I think he's going to do very well for us. Thoughts on the Rice transfer? Look, I think Arsenal overpaid Rory, but if you push that aside, it's a great signing. It is. It's a very, very, very good signing for Arsenal. I would have happily taken Declan Rice at Liverpool. I'm not going to say otherwise. So, yeah, it's a good signing. And I guess for the fans' perspective, they won't really care if they've overpaid because they've got the player. So, you can't say that it's not impressive to see them bring in Timber, to see them bring in Declan Rice, to see them bring in Kai Havertz, and still looking to bring in the likes of Lavia. So, yeah, I mean, you just hope that we react and that we get a business we want to get done. I think we become a feeder club now and top players will leave while FSG are here. Why is that, James? Honestly. I love to criticise FSG, James. I'm top of the queue here to moan about them. But if there's one thing I think we can give them a bit of credit on, we haven't really been bullied into losing our top players at all since they've been here. Yes, we lost Coutinho and we reinvested that money really well, but after that, nobody's come in and bullied us for our players. We still have Mo here. Any players that have left on Liverpool's terms pretty much. So, I'm happy to moan at them, and I will moan at them a lot, but not on that. Thoughts on Gvardiol to Man City? Here we go. It's a great signing. It's tough to admit that, but it's a great signing. I think we would have all loved Josko Gvardiol at Liverpool. I knew the price point that Leipzig were looking for was prohibitive for us. We wouldn't have that money. And we don't need to spend that money on a centre-back at the minute, in all honesty. So, good signing for City. Why did Henderson get all ripped in training? Good question, Nick, because I was really excited, Nick, when I seen Jordan come back, like you guys, and you're thinking, wow, the gaffer looks serious, right? Hendo looks like he means business and he wants to fight for his place, but I don't know. Carl said, I'm not going to not judge Henderson until we know the whole story. We don't know what Klopp told him. It doesn't look good for him, I must say. So, let me answer it this way, Carl. By the way, I hope you're keeping well. Henderson instigated this, not Liverpool. So Henderson told Klopp he wants to accept the offer, and then Klopp and Liverpool had to, of course, come to an agreement on a fee. And I expect nothing but it to be spun by Henderson for PR. Of course, you're not going to just go, yeah, I took the money and legged it. There'll be some cock and bull nonsense put out there by his PR team. But ultimately, most of us have made our mind up one way or the other on this. If you are like me and you think Henderson has thrown away a good chunk of the goodwill that he had, or if you're somebody who thinks he took the money, fair play to him, that's up to you. But I'm not going to believe any of the spin that comes out from his camp. Thoughts on Amrabat linked with Liverpool? Again, it being a decent piece of business. I feel it's bad saying your name, calling you the smelly gamer, but that's your name, dude. I feel bad. Yeah, I feel... Yeah. It's... Amrabat... It's not overly exciting. But if it's Amrabat and Alavia, I'm alright. The links on Amrabat had gone very quiet other than to Manchester United. I'm sure you'd all seen those links. I'd love a Kimmich. Joshua Kimmich and Alavia, and I'm very happy with the replacements for Henderson and Fabinho. Why are we not buying Ward-Prowse? Because he's shy? Why would we buy Ward-Prowse? Outside of his free kicks and his set pieces, he's bang average. So I'm happy we ain't signing Ward-Prowse, in all honesty. Right, second half is about to get underway. So lots of changes. I can't upgrade the 11 because it's just me here and I can't get it done. So bear with me on that one. But I will tell you guys what the 11 for the second half is. Where's Carvalho? He's on loan at RB Leipzig, mate. Scored for them yesterday in their 7-0 victory in pre-season. But Alexis will be kicking us off for the second half, and I am so excited to watch this gentleman do his thing in a Liverpool shirt. Thoughts on Lucho to Saudi Arabia? It's not going to happen because the numbers are way off what they should be. So yeah, not for me. No way that Liverpool allow that deal to happen in this window. And certainly not for the 50 million being mentioned. But we are underway in the second half. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, my friends. And let's see what the second half has in store. Right, here's the Liverpool team for the second half, just in case you want to scribble this down. Jaros, Gomez, Kwanzaa, Matip, Tsimikas, McAllister, McConnell, Scanlon, Doak, Gakpo, and Jota. So some youngsters in there. Some names we're used to, some names we're not. But Ben Doak's name is in there, and I'm excited to watch young Ben Doak play. And of course Alexis as well. Doak's number 50, by the way, for those who are new to watching young Ben Doak. McAllister now. Gakpo. Cross in. It's a little bit over hit. We keep it in on the far side though, with young Ben Doak. He is a serious talent, Josephine. He really is. Again, some neat interplay by Liverpool. Karlsruher win it back. I'm going to sync for you guys now in a second, just so you know where we're at. Right, we are at 46 minutes 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Gakpo's on. Adam, Gakpo's on. I see you say no, Cody. He is on the pitch. The Liverpool keeper in the second half got man of the match in the FAI Cup final in 2021 for Pats against Bows. Yep, he had a very good career that year for Pats. Again, there's no holding back, by the way, in this game. Challenges are popping in. The pressing's on point. Both teams really having a good go. It's a good level of pre-season. No, by Cecic, no. He's not back up yet, mate. He hasn't gotten fully up to speed. He's still coming back from the injury that kept him at the end of last season. So his progression will be a little bit slower. How's the game? Only just joined in. It's been interesting. The Karlsruher goal was a belter as well. Right, here we go. Left-hand side. Chimikas. Matip. Gomez now. Out to young Ben Doak. Go on, take it on. Take him on, Ben. Go on. Ball inside to Alexis McAllister. You can see the patterns that they worked on in training, the triangles, the one-touch movement that you can see in the inside training videos. Oh, here he goes. Little ball by Doak. Unlucky. See that? See that alertness from young Ben Doak there? Took his man on, immediately ball straight across the front of the 6-yard box. That's exciting stuff from the young man. Chimikas is a Greek god. I love a bit of Costas, I won't lie. He looks like he's a great lad to have around. Come on, press. This is where we work hard off the ball. Come on. Gakpo on the press. Look at that. Go on, Cody. That press from the halfway line forced them all the way back to their goalkeeper. He's punted it long, and now Liverpool are again pressing in the centre of the pitch. I love this. Is it wrong that I feel certain things when our boys are pressing? Like, I feel things I probably shouldn't feel. It really just excites me when the lads are out there on it like we are. Oh, Karlsruher now on the attack right side. Goal. 2-1. 2-1 to Karlsruher, right hand side. Keeper beating at his near post as well. I'll talk you through the goal in a second, but yes, we've gone from 1-0 up to 2-1 down. Jaros beating early doors here, and I'm never happy when a keeper's beating at his near post. So they switch the play from left to right. There's one touch in behind and there's nobody there. There's absolutely nobody at left back. Nobody. I don't know where Costas was, but there was nobody at left back. And then from there, the keeper shouldn't be beaten at his near post. I'm sorry, you shouldn't be beaten at your near post. But there was way too much space there. Way too much. Interesting. 2-1 to Karlsruher anyway. Corner to Liverpool. We need more. This shouldn't be happening. I can't say this clearly enough. It's pre-season. It doesn't matter. It's pre-season, lads. Don't be losing your shit over pre-season. I couldn't care less if we lose 11-1 in pre-season. It's about getting fitness, working on things you've worked on the training pitch, and not getting injured. Gakpo now. Ball across. Flicked on. Surely that's a corner, referee. Yes, corner. No, again, Craig Gordon's only just back, returned to training, Narwhal. Like very, very recently after a really tough 17 months. So, no Craig Gordon just yet. Ball in, header. Oh, lucky. Straight at the keeper. Joel Matip it was. We've done well from the corners we've had of getting on the end of them, our centre-backs. But, yeah, that one just, again, straight at the keeper. Who got subbed to half-time? Everybody. Every single player. There's 2 different 11s. Why are people getting so pissed off? It's pre-season. It happens every pre-season, to be fair. There are some people that think Liverpool should just win 10-0 every week. But there's also rational people that understand what pre-season's about. And look, it's never good to see your team losing. But it's about minutes in the legs. How is 2-1 embarrassing? It's a pre-season friendly against nobody. I don't understand how you think it's embarrassing. It's just very weird people. Here we go now with Jota, left-hand side. Costas. What's thoughts on Carvalho leaving? Yeah, look, I think it's a good move in the short term. I think he'll get good experience in Germany, playing at a high level. And hopefully come back a better player for the experience. Oh, great 1-2 there. Unlucky. Lovely little 1-2. Jota just couldn't get the finish around the keeper who came out to close down the angle. But it was a good bit of interplay on the edge of the 18-yard box. How did they score? So they had the ball centre of the park and then they switched it across right-hand side. We seem to have nobody there for some reason on our left, their right. And then he beat Yaros at the near post. Just no left back whatsoever in position, which was strange to look at. He just got way too much space. McAllister now, edge of the box, tries a strike. He'll have better ones than that. Fair to say he was leaning back when he hit that one and it goes way over the bar and it goes behind for a Karlsruher goal kick. Is Jacob Ramsey gettable? I wouldn't say so. Not what Villa are trying to build. And if my memory's correct on Jacob Ramsey, and I'm open to be corrected on this one, buddy, I think he signed a new contract last season. McAllister, unlucky, tries to cut inside. Oh, excuse me, Jota. I keep getting confused with that number 20 because it's a bit blurry. And by the way, just to make this really clear, I should have said this earlier on, but to anybody in the chat who's a United fan that's coming in trying to banter, 7-0. So 7. 5 wasn't enough of a whooping. We decided next time 7 was needed. So honestly, you can never say anything to us again. Ever. You know, won the lotto, don't care, 7-0. Wife left you, don't care, 7-0. Got a 12-inch knob? Don't care. 7-0. 7-0. 7. House on fire? Don't care. 7-0. Seven. Love it. Love it. Right, my friends, let's keep going. Keep hitting that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Even you United fans are welcome, because you know you love me, really. No, in all honesty, United fans have been good to me. I've got a very light-hearted relationship with United fans. They've been really good to me when I've been in bad periods. I will always say that about them. But also, 7-0. And you wouldn't respect me if I didn't say it, right? 7-0, like, it's a generational thing, that. 7-0. That being said, I want to see us do a little bit more in this game now. Oh, that's a nice ball across. Left side. Strike. Touch. Oh, nobody's there. See, that's where you want your Jota or your centre forward. Goalkeeper touches it back into the 6-yard box and there's nobody there for the second ball. Kwanzaa now. Across to Matip. McAllister. McAllister's finding some nice spaces between the lines. Yeah, I've been very impressed with the movement of Alexis McAllister and the areas he's taken up. Kwanzaa again. Bit more patient for Liverpool this time. Costas. Back to Kwanzaa. Matip. Unlucky. Lost 3 season games the year we won the league. Exactly, Harissa Sports, and thank you for the super chat. It's pre-season. I don't understand why anyone gets too worked up about the score lines. Put it this way, I'd be more annoyed now if somebody had gone off injured than I am looking at the score line. So, that being said, though, you still hope we can score a couple of goals, right? Soboslai played the first half, good one. The first half, mate. Another cross in. Matip gets a head on it. One of the Karlsruher players is down, but he's back up in fairness to him. Gakpo dinks the ball in. Headed back across. Strike! Deflection! It just hasn't gone in. Works its way out left side for a Liverpool throw-in. I think we're starting to pick it up now. It looks like the lads are figuring things out a bit better. Costas now. Again, it was a little bit too overhit there by Costas. Karlsruher clear it, but should be straightforward enough for Kwanzaa to deal with. He goes back to Jaros. To Matip. How tall am I? Me? 5'10", mate. I wish I was 6 foot anything. Weirdly, and this is true, I've always been the shortest person on Team Anfield Agenda, no matter who we've had on. Which is weird, because 5'10" is a fairly average male height. But everybody else has been over 6 foot. Come on, boys. Doak now, wide right. Go on. Around the outside goes young Ben Doak. Referee, no? No, ref says nothing doing. There was a little touch which put him off balance, but obviously not enough to go down for a penalty, so it goes behind for a goal kick. Always really exciting to see Ben Doak take somebody on, though. I'm 13 and 6 foot. Nice. Well in. Yeah, I wish I was 6 foot. I do, but no, 5'10". 5'10" ain't bad. Could be worse. Yeah, I'm alright with it. 5''s not too bad, Michael. 5'10", I should say. Now look, I married a girl who's 5'2" to make myself feel better about it, you know? So am I going to the Fla? I am not, Daniel, no. I mean, there's a yellow out. Ben Doak turns the player, gets dragged back. Players having a little pop at Ben Doak. Referee gives the yellow card. He had to do it. You know, if he didn't do it, we were on the counter and Doak was probably going to slip in Jota, but it is a free kick to Liverpool, centre of the park. You can see the frustration all over Ben Doak's face, though. Love from India. Thank you. Love right back, Flash FN. Thank you for your kindness. Darwin is still not in form. Well, he scored, so I'm taking that as a positive. Matip now. Gakpo does well to keep possession. Ben Doak now, wide area, right hand side. That cross is over, hit too close to the goalkeeper. 62 minutes on the clock. It is Karlsruher 2, Liverpool 1. Bring the FIFA back. I think I will be, Ross. I just have to clarify a couple of bits and pieces. And Connor is away. The other half of the channel is away at the minute on holiday. So he's back in the next 5 or 6 days. And then we'll get stuck into a content plan. Costas cuts inside. Gives the ball away. Not good enough, Costas. Good pressing to win it back, though. Nice challenge by Kwanzaa. Well done, boys. Well done. I challenge you to a chess battle. You have 24 hours to respond. Okay, no. Quick enough? And no, because I haven't played chess in about, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this, 30 years? I was in 4th class when I was taught to play chess. So, yes, I would imagine you would whoop me. We should hijack Vardiol. I don't think we need to be spending that much money on a centre-back, to be honest with you. I don't think our need is that great. But I'd love him. I would love him. It's a good signing for City, unfortunately. Love from Libya. My wife's father, when he was in the army, was based in Libya for a little bit. So there you go. Costas again, back inside. Come on, boys. I am melting in this hoodie. I don't know why I wore a hoodie. Should have just gone topless, right? Costas. Ball into Gakpo. Again, though, it just wasn't on. Costas wins it back. Ball now breaks into the left channel. We've 26 minutes to go. Milk or water in your cereal? Milk? Who has water in their cereal, you lunatics? Now, am I weird that I'm more likely to eat cereal at night time than I am in the morning? Doak, go on, son. Unlucky corner. No, goal kick. Referee. Referee, did everyone see the referee there, by the way? Summoning his inner Mike Dean for the little celebration there as he pointed to the goal kick. Charlie's on holiday in Lanzarote. What part? Do you mind me asking, Charlie? We were over in Lanzarote ourselves a couple of years ago. Twice in the same year, actually. We were in Playa Blanca. I only eat cereal at night. Good. Same for football, mates. It just, I don't know, it's nicer at night for some reason. Chicken fillet roll order. Oh, you'll be ashamed of me. Just a chicken fillet roll, no butter, nothing else, bit of ketchup. I'm so boring, Owen, when it comes to stuff like that. For me, cereal is meant to be eaten at night, said Dave. Yes, well in, Dave. Proper answer. La Santa. Well, I hope you're having a great holiday, Charlie. It's a beautiful place, Lanzarote. I'm sure you are. Go on. I mean, it's been a really frustrating second half because, yes, we conceded and we're losing, but we've had most of the play. Costas, again, ball inside. Wasn't on. At least he spotted it wasn't on. Well done. Gomez does well. Out to Ben Doak. Doak, change of direction, ball across. It's just not dropping for us. It's just not dropping for us at the minute. What's your opinion on the Dublin spice bags? So, I'm a pussy, James, so I don't eat spice bags or anything like that. But my wife and my daughter hoover the things up, dude. Yeah, I don't think a week goes by without them both having a couple of spice bags from the Chinese. Are the Thiago links through? So Barca are interested. That much, Zakir, I can say. But it would be very, very, very strange if Liverpool agreed to sell him at this point. Having lost Henderson, Fabinho. He's the most experienced midfielder we'd have left. So, yeah, it would be far more sensible to just let him run down his contract. I love the YouTube watch along. Thank you, Corey. I appreciate all your support, guys. Since we've come back onto YouTube, I have been amazed. I thought we were going to struggle to gain any traction. But you guys have showed up and you guys are amazing. So thank you again so much. Newsstand delayed. I know they had said, Matthew, that still nothing going on in the game here, by the way, that they were waiting for the confirmation of the capacity. They were waiting to get the licensing and stuff, so they hadn't done the tickets for the first half of the season, the ballot yet. Ball back. Ball in from Costas. Unlucky, drops to Doak. Ball flicked in again. Karlsruher headed away. Pressure's really being ramped up here by the Reds. Big holes in midfield need filling fast. Yes, sir. Agree with you. One experience and Lavia, and I'm happy. Oh, Golazzo, Golazzo, Golazzo. Cody Gakpo says enough of this shenanigans. Buries it. Turns, lifted into the roof of the net. It's 2-2. We are back on turns. Cody Gakpo with the goal. And that's exactly what we want to see at the start of pre-season, right? First half, Darwin, bags a goal. Second half, Gakpo, bags a goal. Well then, boys. It is 2-2. We are Desmond with, 20-something minutes to go? 20 minutes to go, give there or thereabouts. So there we are. Cody Gakpo. And well done, Diogo Jota, let me say that. Diogo Jota rises above the defender, nods it down to Cody Gakpo. Gakpo is very composed, turns and lifts it into the roof of the net in one movement. Great goal from Gakpo. Well done to Diogo Jota for the assist. And it is Desmond. Who's spice bag? Oh, you mean what's a spice bag? So in Chinese takeaways over here, there's this and probably in England as well, I'd imagine. There's this phenomenon of spice bags where you get a bag of chips with crunchy chicken bits in it, vegetables and some spice. Pretty straightforward really, but it's very popular. So there's a bit of a water break now, so, I've got to follow suit. What? Empty? Don't worry. I've got another one. I subscribed, you're the go. Thank you, mate. Your subscription, JD Techers, means the world to us, buddy. Appreciate all you're doing for us, all of you. So yeah, there's a break in play at the minute, which just gives me a chance again to say, 1, thank you. 2, if you want to join us for a real live show in Dublin, we've got one coming up 2 weeks and 2 days away. You can find the link in the description of this stream, or you can just check out thesugarclub.com and you can get your tickets on there. I'm not sure how many are still left. I'm sure there are some, but we will be in Dublin in 2 weeks' time for our first ever live show, and I might have a little update on the Cardiff show for you real soon, because there's a provisional booking gone in on the Cardiff venue. So looks like Cardiff in September is going to be a here we go, but we just have a few bits and pieces to sort out. Who would you start, Nunes or Cody? I'm going to be greedy and say I'd go both, and I'd stick Darwin on the left side of midfield, or left side of attack, excuse me. In my head, it's a battle between Darwin and Lucho for the left at the minute. Have I watched the Dele Alli interview? I have, and I'm incredibly proud that we're in a world where Dele feels confident enough to speak his truth, which is very, very brave of him. Incredibly brave of him. I thought Gary Neville handled the interview really well. Full credit to Gary. But very proud of Dele Alli. Very proud of us as a sport and us as a group of fans, that he feels that he can say that. And I know without any shadow of a doubt that he will have helped a lot of people. So yeah, incredibly proud. I'm sad for what Dele Alli went through. Really sad as another human being to see somebody have to go through that. But yeah, I hope he finds peace, and I hope he gets back playing football and doing what brings him joy. Sinead's 8th birthday today, is it? Happy birthday, Sinead. Sinead is a massive Mohamed Salah fan, and I'll always remember Sinead as the girl who said to her daddy in the supermarket, "Daddy, you can't buy Pepsi Max. Craig drinks Diet Coke." So for that, Sinead, you'll always be top of the pile for us. Yeah, look, as I said, I'm just incredibly proud of Dele Alli. He didn't have to do that, but he will have helped a lot of people. So well done, Dele Alli. And my stance on mental health, folks. I'm a big advocate for anybody speaking up and, showing that courage. So yeah, nothing but love for Dele for me. Watching from Oregon. Nice one, Jack. Were you helping Trent with the old training over at the Under Armour Human Performance Academy? Harry Weller, thank you, dude, for subscribing to Anfield Agenda FC. Newest member of the family. Welcome in, bud. Who scored? Gakpo scored the second one, Jamie. First one was scored in the first half by Darwin Nunes. Go on, the boys. Every time Doe gets on the ball, I'm on the edge of my chair. Corner to Liverpool now, right hand side. 15 minutes to go in the first pre-season friendly. It is Karlsruher 2, Liverpool 2. Trent was paddleboarding on my lake. Nice. It looks beautiful, Jack. Wherever that was, man, that looks beautiful. Ball in. Header cleared. Liverpool have a back though into the box. Say Wisey. Wisey. There we go. I hope that helped, Vincent. Kimmich, Barella or Valverde? Barella is always the answer if he's in a question. I truly don't know what to expect other than I hope Lavia. Oh, unlucky Jota, unlucky. Nearly, just couldn't get the last touch. Good ball through to him. Keeper comes rushing out and he just can't get a touch past them. But looking bright with just under 15 minutes to go. 12 years old, still peed, can't go on the show. So yeah, I am sorry about that, Dave, truly. There are... the fact it's an 18 plus show wasn't my decision to make. It's the venue's decision. But I understand the disappointment and I'm sorry about that. J-Ron, there we go. And thank you, J-Ron. Say you love the videos. Appreciate you. Great to have you with us and hope we get your continued support, my friend. Oh, yes, we've passed the 1,000 subscriber mark for the stream as well, which is nuts. How are we at 181k already? Robert Erickson, welcome to Anfield Agenda Ultras, my friend. And keep an eye out for the polls and stuff, Robert. I'll be sticking one up soon, which is an Ultras only members poll. You guys are going to help shape the direction of the channel as well. So when we say we do membership polls and stuff, they're not going to be just shitty polls. I want you to help shape the future and the direction of the content we make. So appreciate your support, sir. Right, can we pinch a winner here in the remaining 13 minutes? Do 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 ba ba da ba da. Mbappe is the prisoner of his own value. Yeah, God bless him. Poor little fella inside that golden cage of money. If only. Come on, boys. Keep pressing. Florentino Luis or Paulinho? I'd go with Florentino Luis because he's 23 and, you know, Paulinho's a great player. Don't get me wrong, but he's 28, I think. So in that scenario, I'd take Florentino Luis. But again, cost-wise, what's his buyout clause? Is 103 million or something. So you'd have to get an agreement there on a valuation. McAllister, out right-hand side. Ball pulled back across. Gomez gave it away, but wins it back. Well done, Joe. Gakpo, cross in, it's blocked, takes a ricochet off the referee who says play on. Are we playing well? Yes, I would say so. Costas. The old double ricochet got him there. Paulinho's 27. Swear I read an article last night that he was 28. Now, I'm not saying you're wrong, Darren. But I could swear I read an article last night that said he was 28. But either way, 27, 28. Unlikely to pay the money it would take. Because we've seen West Ham have a £45 million bid turned down. So you'd imagine they're going to want significantly more than that. Will the Cardiff one be over 18? Shit, that's a good question. Yeah, let me come back to you on that. I don't think so. I get the feeling it will be younger because of where it is. It's on a university campus. But bear with me, I will check in on that. How have our new signings been? Truly, I've been really impressed with Alexis McAllister. Szoboszlai had good moments, but the movement and intelligence of McAllister has really impressed me. He's always able to find a pocket of space. You know, you guys who've been watching the channel for a long time know that to me, David Silva is probably the best I've ever seen at being able to find space between the lines consistently. But looking at the little movements and the intelligence here of Alexis McAllister, I'm so excited to see his career progress with us. He's really clever. So clever as a footballer. Like I've said this before, I think he's going to be our Luka Modric, sorry. I was confused about what was going on the pitch. He's going to be our Luka Modric in my mind. Gakpo. Back now to Gomez, right hand side, out to young Ben Doak. Is Hendo a Liverpool legend? That's, I guess, a question that's open to personal opinion. For me, until this happened, of course, absolutely. But now, no, he's a mercenary. To me, you threw away that legendary status when you showed yourself up to be a hypocrite. Right, the Reds on the attack. Not a great ball, asking a lot of Jota. He gets Ref! Nah! Sorry, ref, he was clattered into and brought down. I don't see how that isn't a foul. If that's in the middle of the park, that's a free kick. And look at that, they sandwiched them. I'm saying shenanigans for the first time, friends, because that should have, in my mind, it's pre-season, but that should have been a penalty. So I'm saying shenanigans. That's disrespectful. What's disrespectful? If you're talking about the Henderson stuff, nowhere near as disrespectful as being an ally to the LGBTQ plus community, to inclusivity in football, and then running off to a regime that is the antithesis of everything that you've proclaimed to care about. So I would suggest that if there's one person being disrespectful in this whole scenario, it's Jordan Brian Henderson that's being disrespectful. Still, I agree with all of you who said that should have been a penalty. I don't know how you don't give that, but again, it's pre-season, so we're not going to lose our minds about it. It isn't 700k apparently, Nathman. Apparently it's 350k. And also, and I mean this sincerely, if I'm in his shoes, I don't take that move. Now, you might think I'm talking shit, and I understand that. But speak to anyone that knows me, that really knows me, and you will know how driven I am by my belief systems, rightly or wrongly. But I can sit here with a clear conscience and say to you, I 100% would not take that money. In his position. But look, ultimately, I don't really... He's past tense now. So we need to look forward. And that's what I want to try and do, is concentrate on the players who are here and concentrate on the positives that we have. Right, 6 minutes to go. Come on, good pressing. Come on, boys. Well in. Unlucky. 6 minutes to go on this one. Yes, Bobby Clark impressed, Gareth. I agree. Chad is so fast. And it's on slow mode as well, Maddie. Karlsruher now on the attack, right hand side. Cross in. Well defended at the near post by Kwanzaa. Puts it behind. It'll be a Karlsruher corner. Derry's in the house. How are you, Robbie? Pleasure to have you in, sir. Hope you're well. Bajcetic is still recovering, mate, from the injury that he had at the end of last season. Now, he's back training, but he's not fully ready yet. Alisson, it's apparently a precaution, nothing to worry about. Thiago, don't know on that one, is the answer. Would you buy Kimmich? Oh God, yes. If we have a chance to get Joshua Kimmich, I would be very pleased if we could make that happen. Yeah. Will you do player ratings? Not for a pre-season friendly, mate. No, not for a pre-season friendly. For a normal season, absolutely. Karlsruher go along with the throw in. Kwanzaa gets a head on it. Gakpo still not cleared it though. They get a strike away, pull it wide. 4 minutes plus stoppage time to go. As it stands, 2-2. Happy by Thuram signing. Do you know what? Honestly, it's fair. Most of the players we've been linked to, I'm pretty happy about. I'd happily have Thuram. I'd happily take Joshua Kimmich. I'd happily take Lavia. Yeah, like I'm happy with our business. I'm happy about who we're being linked with. I just hope we get it sorted out because we don't want it dragging on. We want Jurgen to have as many minutes as possible on the training pitch with the guys before season starts. Michael Mongan said, love the TikTok content. Thank you. And that's going to ramp up a lot over this season. Now that we've basically doubled our team behind the scenes. And by doubled, I mean we've gone from 1 to 2. But we're going to have a lot more content coming out this season on all platforms. 3 minutes to go. And thankfully, and the thing I'm most happy about is we've had no injuries. That's what makes me the most happy today. Obviously that and getting to see a glimpse of Alexis and Dominic in the Liverpool kit. Kwanzaa's done well. Naval 18. Do you know, none of the young lads have done themselves any harm here today. None of them at all. If I was to nitpick somebody in this game who I think hasn't done themselves favours, unfortunately I'd probably go with Costas. But Bobby Clark, really good. Very impressed with him. Ben Doak, always impressed with him. Kwanzaa has done very good as well. And I'm sure there are other young players whom I haven't given enough credit to. But yeah, I've been really happy with what I've seen. Who do you think is going to be the captain? Probably Verge. But, you know, Verge, Salah, Trent, Robbo, Ali, you know, any of those gents, and I'm happy. Karlsruhe on the attack, cut out. Ball's put out, throw in right hand side. 2 minutes to go. Yes, Connor Bradley as well. Sorry, how could I forget about Bradley's impressive first half performance? Yeah, look, Connor Bradley's always impressed me when I've watched them. Whether that was at Bolton, playing for Northern Ireland, or, you know, the few glimpses I've had of him in the Liverpool shirt. Corner to Karlsruhe here as they look to try and pinch a late winner. I think Salah deserves it. Look, I'd have no problems with Mo taking the armband, mate. His post at the end of last season was so impressive. He didn't have to make that post. Speaking about the disappointment and stuff. But, you know, how could you love the man even more? Did I pay for LFC TV? Yes, I do, mate. LFC TV Go, because they don't have LFC TV on my Sky Glass TV. So I have it on LFC TV Go. But we pay for everything. We don't do any dodgy streams. Even the games that aren't available, we have an app that we use and pay for. And by app I mean DAZN, like a legal account, not a dodgy box. Corner to Karlsruhe now on the far side. This is sad 2-2. The fuck is it sad? You're just weird. There's nothing sad about a 2-2 pre-season friendly. What's sad is people like you thinking it means something. That's the sad part in all of this, mate. Is that you think pre-season means anything other than getting fitness. It doesn't. Everton have won the pre-season trophy about 25 times and, well, they'll be back to battling relegation again. You say hum lies. No, mate, if you've seen how much I cough up to watch football, you know I'm not joking. We've got a Spanish DAZN account. We've got an Irish DAZN account. We've got Sky Sports, BT Sports, Premier Sports, ESPN. Dude, honestly. Oh, foul there. Free kick to Liverpool. We're into the 90th minute. 3 minutes added on at the end of the game. So 3 minutes left. Kimmich or Tchouaméni? I'd happily have either. Probably pick Tchouaméni in that scenario because he's got his whole career ahead of him. But, you know, the likelihood is he ain't leaving Real Madrid. What's my thoughts on Onana? Good solid goalkeeper, Mason. Yeah, no cheap shots for me on that one. Good solid signing for United. He's a very good goalkeeper at, you know, playing in as the last line of defence, if you get me, the sweeper keeper role. Very good in situations like that. You should show us the match. Yeah, of course I should. I should get my channel banned so I can show you a pre-season friendly. That'll sort it out, mate. Yeah, that's a great idea. Oh, good bit of play. Jota. Yay! Diogo Jota. 3-2. There you go. There's the win. There, we've won pre-season now. You can pack it up, lads. It's over. 3-2. Diogo Jota. Diogo's on fire. Your defence is terrified. Diogo's on fire. Your defence is terrified. Nah. The best Portuguese player in history has just made it Liverpool 3, Karlsruher 2. Diogo. Calm, composed, boom. We love it. Wishing you a great evening. Same to you, Flawless Football Man. Much love. Appreciate you being with us. And don't worry, there will be a news video coming out later on regarding all transfers and stuff like that. There you are. Quick fee from Diogo right at the end. Slots it past the keeper and Liverpool go 3-2 up. Now, are we all a little bit happier that the Reds have just won it at the death? I love it. Oh, here we go again on the attack. Go on, boys. 4-2. Pack her up, lads. It's done. 4-2. Diogo on the double. Whoop, whoop. Oh, there's the pyros in the stands as well. We love that. 4-2. 4-2. Pre-season has been completed. No, it hasn't, but there you go. 4-2. Diogo loves a couple of quick goals, doesn't he? He's an assassin in the box, Diogo. He's an assassin. The assist from... Was it from McAllister? Was McAllister with the assist there, guys? Yes, I think it was Alexis with the assist. And the ref blows it all up. So, it finishes Karlsruher 2, Liverpool 4 in the first pre-season friendly of this season. Relief is the honest feeling right now. Relief after going behind in the second half. But we'll take that, my friends, yeah? We'll take that. Jota is now officially our new Origi. Yeah, I'm delighted for him. I am. Over the moon. So look, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go now. I'm going to speak to the team to see if we go with a live stream at 8:30 or if we go with a video. Because this Henderson situation, we need to get stuck into it properly, my friends. Am I right? We need to have a proper chat about this later on. So, firstly, make sure you keep an eye out because 8:30 is either going to be another live stream or a video. But either way, we've a lot to talk through and we can do it without distractions. We can get stuck in, give everybody a chance to put their opinions out there. But for our first game back, to have over 4,000 people in the live chat at one point, thank you so much to all of you. You're amazing. Please do hit that subscribe button before you head off. And I will see you most likely at 8:30 for a cheeky little live. And then we'll put out a video this evening. But you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your amazing support of our channel. And we'll see you in about an hour probably. So go get yourselves a bite to eat, cup of tea, cup of coffee, whatever your tipple is. And I will see your good folks in a while. Much love. Thank you for everything. Big season ahead. Talk to you then. Bye-bye.